Hello, hello. Hi. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 大家好. How
Hi,
is
good evening. Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Linda. Thank you for being
Wait, ah,
early.
I share first.
So,
Yes.
yes, so when you are in here, of course, as usual, please do help us click all the buttons that you need to uh, click, share, subscribe, notification button, okay, any buttons you see that relevant, okay. So all the love, all the likes, okay, except what? Except which button cannot press?
This button cannot press.
Angry, dislike. Hi, Edward. Those buttons forbidden. Okay. So other than that, all can click.
Hi Edward. Hi Linda.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Edward.
Yes. Okay. So you can see the give me a big heart. Okay. Give us a big heart, big heart. Hi Jeremy，早晨，夜晚都叫早晨啊，嗬，OK。
Yeah.
So have your anyone still eating or not? So I know Linda is going to bed soon, after this. Okay. It sounds like every Wednesday this is our lullaby to Linda, is it?
Yeah.
Your
It's
dream.
morning in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be morning in the US in the state.
Yeah.
Just
Then why
happy
lullaby for
breakfast
us?
time.
We lullaby
Yeah.
ourselves. We lullaby for
Oh yeah,
Edward, for
lullaby for us,
Jeremy, for
lullaby for us.
Yvonne,
Yes, betul.
maybe for
Yeah.
CB.
Hi
Not sure where
Yvonne.
CB
Hi
is from.
CB. 好
Hi,
，Hi
Christian.
Christian。
Hi Christian.
咁我們就來了呗。總之你哋睇到咩自己加啦
Okay.
咁都得啊，好啦。
不過我相信你哋一定加得出嘅，永我講緊你哋就會加。
No, guys. Tonight I'm here to nod my head.
Yeah, lor. Me too.
Trust me, they will nod their heads only. Okay? So usually they won't. Okay? All right. So actually, today we are talking about. Actually, these are my training slides. Okay. I do sales training and corporate trainings to some organizations as well. So sometimes when the bosses have things where they're trying to tell their employees, and then the employees refuse to listen. Okay, so that is what the trainers does. The trainers goes in, talk to the employees as if like uh, the boss knows nothing. Okay, but sometimes we do know what are the boss wanted, and then we deliver some message to the employees so that the employees can fall in love with their work. So, and of course, for this sharing, if you are an employee, if you are an employer, okay, so it is very good for you as well, yeah. So that you can use this, you can talk to your let them understand, so that all of you have the same values, in an organization. So then when you have at home, we have happy wife, then happy family. Okay, so at work is we have happy staffs, then happy boss. Ideally lah, okay. Hi Chloe, hi Max Music. So why actually we want to find out that who we are in at work, okay? It is important because we spend a lot of time at work. Okay. I'm not sure you all meet any Pauline 喺邊度啊？
She's restarting her modem just in case because she's having some technical difficulties, but she will join us after she restart her modem. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm not sure, have you actually, some of you maybe like you've already retired, okay? Or some of you, maybe you are now still working to pass time, okay? Or maybe many of you, you are still working, okay? So then, I'm not sure whether you actually look at your made some calculations, actually work take big parts of our life, big part, okay? We take at least, I will say that if let's say in one day, if you are working, it will take 1/3. Some of the people take half of the day, put aside sleep, okay? We have 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours to work, 8 hours to do anything that we want. But majority, a lot of people sleep less than 8 hours, and then majority works more than 8 hours, okay? And then sadly, and majority spend all this more than half an hours, which is not happy, not fulfilling, struggling, okay? So that's how the Monday blue comes, okay? And then that's how thank God it's Friday is so embraced to all the employees. Okay. So if we understand this part here, if we know this part, and you can't avoid not to work, right? Then you must make sure that we are over here. We have two positions, okay? Either, of course, put aside the solopreneur like us lah, okay, like 3 of us, or some of you, okay. Majority is either you are the boss, you manage a bunch of people, or you are the employees, okay, and then you also manage a bunch of people, or you are being managed by one or few, okay. So then to making sure that you are happy in your work, okay, it is crucial, right? Agree or not? Agree or not? Okay. In Sonia, you are not late, okay. We just started not too long. All right. So here, that's why last time we hear this. If you do not like your work, imagine so much of your time in your life you spend in your work, and then you do not like your work. Okay. So that is why a lot of people are not happy. That is why a lot of people stress. That is why a lot of people, when they go back home, and they bring all this unhappiness back home. Okay. So it's very sad, okay? So truly it's very sad. All right. So then we want to make sure that we're able to do this. At least we know, get our worth, so that our boss will be very happy to pay us more, okay? Or you are a boss, you'll be very happy to pay your staff more, okay? All right. So y'all know what is this or not? Y'all know what is this or not? Who
Fish.
wants to guess what is this?
Fish.
Fish, huh? This fish this fish is actually we call a stonefish. Okay. So the stonefish is when you swim, actually you don't know they are actually the fish, okay? So why I put this up is that a lot, yes, 𝗶𝗵𝗵, you are right, it's fish. It's called a stonefish. Okay, it's stonefish. Some people when they work, they are like this. Okay. 你睇我唔到，你睇我唔到, okay, you cannot see me. So the best is don't call me, don't ask me to do anything, okay? So yeah, I also cannot see myself, So then that's how they hair from morning till the evening, and then drag themselves and then home. Okay. So then also some is like maybe they will think that they work a lot. Then at the end is like the boss didn't see them, cannot spot them. Okay. Yeah. So you want to be the even though you are stonefish also, you can be spotted. All right. dangerous out. If you do not trigger them, then okay. Yeah. Max, you are right. Don't bring issues home. I mean, don't bring issues back home. Okay. But not many 咯，好難㗎。Okay. So is your work a toil or pleasant? So if you are a boss, okay, then ask your employees, okay. So actually, a lot of bosses talk to the employees when they want to leave, right? Because they really pay tahan already, they really cannot take it already, and then they leave. So before they leave, then the boss talk to them, either increase pay lah, okay, or do whatever lah, okay, to try to severe the work relationship, okay. Sometimes it's just too late, okay. So then you have to, since you are spending so much time at work, for bosses as well, okay, especially bosses or running your own business, you don't even rest, okay, you don't even have 9 to 5 work-life balance, all those, nothing, okay. So if you spend so much time at your work or at something that take big part of your life, so don't you think so taking care of emotions is so important, right? Yeah, Linda, you are exceptions, okay. You are one that who loves your job very much, okay. Actually 幾好喎 if you love your job at the same time you make money from it, right? So there are 4 types one. So one is you hate what you're doing and then you're not making money. Then another type is you love what you are doing and then you are making money, okay. And another type is you hate what you are doing but you are making money, okay lah, not too bad. All right. Then another category is you hate what you're doing and then you're not making money as well. So which category are you? If let's say I put A, B, C, D. So can any one of you all want to comment here or not? A is you love what you are doing and then you are making money. B is just now I said what already? The first one is you love what you are doing and then you are making money. A. B is you love what you are doing but you are not making money. C is you love you hate what you are doing but you are making money. So D is the worst lah. Actually, I won't say not making money lah. Making not enough. That sounds better. Usually, right, when I come to this part here, majority of the employees they will look at their boss before they answer. So then the boss will know like, oh, so you're not making money, so low pay lah. Oh, you hate what you're doing. Okay. D Alvin 咁有咩 Edward 有咩 or maybe your making not enough is your not enough is your level very high, okay. But majority, trust me, majority employees will think that they are not making enough, okay, because increment always low. Every year after the appraisal, when they're before appraisal semangat, happy, hope, okay. So appraiser still have little bit hope because not sure how is the increment yet. The increment then don't know lah. Okay. Chloe, since you're not employee, okay, so you make sure you ask your staff, okay, are you happy or not? Other than telling me you are not making enough, no need, just tell me you are happy or not, okay. let's say, if you think that your work is a toy, then this question you must really ask yourself. What is my employability? Am I dispensable or indispensable? Or am I an asset to the company, or am I a liability to the company? These two questions will determine is your employability is there. Sadly, a lot of employees actually do not know their worth. Okay. So and there were always things that actually a lot don't even think of this word before, employability. Okay. That's why I said angry, my boss didn't increase my pay, then I'll just quit my job. Then quit咗係咪？死搵唔到工，resume send, then cannot get anything. So and usually, of course, if you are the type that always get calls from headhunter, then obviously, then your worth is different lah. You are obviously an asset lah. Okay. So or maybe if you just never get call from headhunter, I think maybe your network not very good. Okay, your social network, you need to make friends with headhunters. All right. That's why actually headhunters has a lot of friends on, when you go out, there are few jobs that when you tell people will run far away. Okay. When you say, oh, what you're doing? Oh, I'm an insurance agent, immediately run. Okay. Okay. Or what's your job? If they didn't run in front of you, their heart already fly away. Okay, miles away. All right. So only for headhunter, when you say your job is headhunter, wow, suddenly you will get a bunch of people surrounding you, because everyone thinking of, I want to get a good job. I want to get a higher paid job. Okay. Yeah. Multitask, of course, make music. If you can multitask, then why not? Multitask, you mean in your job? All right. So in your job, then you will need to ask. Actually, this question you have to ask yourself, right? Ask yourself and answer this honestly to yourself. Okay. If let's say after you ask yourself already, and then you will know, like when you go on leave or when you're on MC, are you always being called? Your boss have to call you, sorry, I know you're MC, okay, but I have this thing that I have to ask you. Or sorry, Nana. Okay. Oh, sorry,
You
I
wanted
have
my attention.
Okay. So then you will need to know, okay, whether after you ask yourself, then you ask your colleagues. Okay. After you ask your colleague, then you ask your if you dare to, you ask your boss lah. 你話有人咁問個時候冇 boss boss. So what do you think? You think I am an asset to the company, or I'm the liability to the company?
But most people thought
If
they
let's say
are indispensable. Most people thought they are highly
It's
dependable.
not true. It's not true. There's no such thing as indispensable. It's really not true.
That's why most people thought that the boss or the entire company cannot operate without me. Some people think like that.
but actually, you know what? A lot of people, they do think that they are dispensable. Okay. But when they are, as I said, when they go on leave or when they are MC or all this, but what they do is they always thinking about their work. They still think about their work, okay, and then they still want to do something, not resting well, okay, and they still think that if I don't do this, then no, cannot, this thing not handle yet or what, there are still people like that. Or
Yep.
another type is it's not that they want to, but the bosses, the boss are still calling them, are still looking for them. So it's either they have an incompetent boss, okay, or lazy boss that don't even want to care about what's happening. So all depends on the okay. So maybe because of that, I'm not sure. Okay, but I do bump into peoples that who cannot live. They just cannot have a peaceful holiday. Okay. Full time, and some even contribute. I mean, their health also, because of the work, the health is also deteriorate because of the work. Okay, so you yourself now have to need to find a balance. If you think that you are indispensable, and if you think that you are an asset to the company, the next question you need to ask is that, is my pay justifiable? If you still love to meet a headhunter, meaning you think you are underpaid, right? So if you think that you are an asset, you are indispensable, and then you are happy with your boss, so inconsiderate boss. Yes. Okay. So for bosses, if you find this here, and then you have to check on yourself already. Okay. First, you look at all your employees. So are they indispensable? Okay. Or are they dispensable? So are they your assets or are they your liability? So if all they are, then next thing you want to ask, am I paying them? Am I paying them enough? Of course, we say in a business, or if you want to be, how do you say, how do I say that? 有良心啊，良心叫咩咗啊？kind can we say kind? Okay. So
Kind or empathy.
empathy, okay, yeah. This kind of boss, the business also very hard to last one. Seriously, okay. So it's not easy lah. It's not easy to find really really good boss. Okay, pay every employees until all so happy. Okay, and then the business still doing very well. Okay, very hard. Okay. So then you will need to check on how much do you know about yourself. Okay. So just now you got all the question. No money, no talk. Okay, yes. So since you've got all the questions that, oh yeah, I am, yes, I am, okay. Or maybe then you are saying, I'm still not sure, right? So I'm not sure. I think I am, okay. Then you ask few of these questions. Of course, we are now putting aside where you do not know what is your day master, okay? You do not know what is your element. You do not know what is your 10 God, what is your 5 structures, okay? We put all this aside, okay? So then these are whether you know all the Chinese metaphysics elements, okay? You got to know all this. When you are at work, is when you execute, okay, so are your executions is good or not? When a task given to you, okay, can you do it or not? So yes, Insomnia, you are right. Yes. Conscience. Okay, yes, you are right. 良心. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Yes. Employees look for money. Okay. Yeah. Yes lah. Actually, who's not lah? Okay. Because I had few businesses before. It is really not easy to pay until the staff thinks that I'm overpaid. Okay, it is really not easy because I experience many times when I pay, because after a while, maybe the moment when you increase the pay, they feel very good. But after a while, because when the pay increase, then they start buying new things again. They start getting a more expensive car, or they start getting a more expensive house. Then slowly the money not enough again. Then they will think they've forgotten that that pay enough or not. So then you will have to do it every year. But of course, sometimes this every year, if you have a lot of employees, it's different, So one increment will have like, I think I'm lag. 你聽到我講 OK 冇
Okay, so far.
？OK 啊？你我好似睇到我 lag 咁樣嘅。Okay, all right. So, yes, check on this. Okay, these 4 capabilities. Okay, so which one are you? So then, if you think that your pay not enough, if you think that you are an asset, all right, then you get all this right already. Then next time increment appraiser or whatever, then you put in. You before you send in your appraiser, you appraise yourself first. 你 appraise 得落冇？未必自己 appraise 自己唔落咧嚇。You yourself also think that execution
唔會嘅，我 appraise 自己滿分嘅。
你啲 confirm 係咪阿炳係 workaholic 嚟嘅 ？OK So then you will need to know all this, all right? Check on yourself. How are you able to handle all this? If let's say all these capabilities you are there, that's actually why sometimes you must communicate with your boss, or the boss must communicate with the staff. This is where, as a trainer, actually sometimes what we do, that of course the opening I said, like, we represent the voice of the bosses or what. But no, actually a trainer usually a bridge. Okay, a bridge to connect the boss and the staffs, the employees, because there are things that sometimes when they say it sounds different. Okay, or sometimes the staffs wants to voice out something and sounds different as well. Okay, so then the trainer is actually there to break, so that next time when they talk, they talk openly. Okay, yeah. Boss underpay, then staff do less.
You pay peanut, you get monkey.
Yeah. Grace, you are right. Fulfillment is actually
to my boss. Why is she paying me not enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're born in the year of monkey.
The boss will. That's why actually a lot of people likes to be in sales. Because I love to train salespeople. Okay, I love sales. Right? So I like to train salespeople. So sales are more in control compared to all other areas, right? Sibin said what? Pay increase, more responsibility increase. Yeah. Okay lah, at least so when they pay you more, you work more, also feel more justified lah.
Pay increase means responsibility increase is not bad. The worst one is responsibility increase, the pay never increase.
Yes.
Those are
But
very
maybe
common.
some people likes,
That
some
is
people
very,
likes to have
very
that.
common. Yes.
Yeah, yes. Unless you are the type that you crave for power, crave for status. Never mind, no pay, no increase. Okay, as long as I have the title VP. Yeah, actually, some people want that. That is why a lot of banks, they are actually change their title. All the titles very glamour. Nama macam yes, okay? Title macam yes. Okay. Okay, so Of course, when you are in a position, then this part here that you will need to ask yourself, do like this now we said VP, huh? So do you really own your title? Maybe some like they want to be a manager, okay, but they doesn't act like a manager, okay, or maybe I would say the boss, so boss. So do you own this title? Okay. Or own it or to earn it? Okay, first you get the title, okay, obviously you earn it, all right, but sometimes after you earn it already, probably you don't put on you and the title not justify, cannot match, a mismatch, then that is when your boss will think that I think I increased this fella too much already. He's just not capable. Yeah. Because bosses are like that. When they give you the title, then they expect more already. So then, oh. this is what just now someone said. What 𝗥𝗶𝗰𝗵 said. Pay increase, then more responsibilities. Okay. So another one that you have to do is that then you rate yourself. So if you think that you are very good, your boss underpay you, okay, so you dare rate yourself. Dare to rate yourself. What is your score? So 你俾你自己幾多分? I think actually many really rate themselves very high. So if you rate yourself very high, and then now you are sitting in front of your computer or your phone, then you say that, yes, I am number 10, okay? You hold this energy, tomorrow you go back, talk to your manager, talk to your supervisor, talk to your boss, okay? Yesterday, I attended this ViSh Talk 3 Talk 4, so they asked me to rate myself, and I rate myself 10. I've done all my studies, okay? I've reflect myself and everything, okay? So, yeah. I think 2 months ago, you increased my pay underpay. Okay, you should increase me more. Okay, so if you dare to do this, meaning that you really own it. Okay, if you now when I ask you this, you say, tomorrow ask them. Okay, then you have to ask yourself again. So of course, this one here, this everybody know. Seriously, wow, 𝗥𝗶𝗰 犀利喎，𝗥𝗶𝗰 12/10exceeded clap, okay, they expect the sun from the sky. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of unhappy employees here. Okay, all right. This
It's
part
normal
here,
because this month is
normal,
harm. Rabbit on dragon show is harm, so there are a lot of people wanted to express out their dissatisfaction. How come no one take over precedence to
Then I
be
think
aware on rewarding us?
then I think this session is good. This session helps your throw up, okay, all your frust, okay, yeah. So this one here, everybody knows. Everyone knows. Seriously, if you ask, all said they know. But if you look into it, that are you practicing it? If you are practicing it well, then you know in Mandarin we say 焦头烂额, like you burn your head, okay, and then you knock your forehead, so direct translations lah, okay. So it's because most of the time, the things which are not important, okay, we always don't put any priority on it. Okay, so then this one is very nice to use, so sometimes when especially if let's say you have too many things running in your head, okay, you will need to split out, what are the things that should come first. All right. So then this is where that you can put down, so if let's say important, what are the things that important and urgent, then you put it on top. So what are the things that not urgent and not important? Obviously is K-drama, C-drama, okay.
Hey, that one
Uh,
important.
you very important, huh? You important, okay. Some, of course, you important is when you have done all your important and urgent, okay. So
But you
otherwise,
see, it's important because that's the time where everybody will do that revenge bedroom procrastination, isn't it? Because I spend my whole day at work, so at night I don't want to sleep because I want my me time. I want to watch my K drama. Actually, yeah, this is all part and parcel. So it's important. It's revenge bedroom procrastination.
this part here for the married man, okay. This is a bonus for married, okay. So for married men, uh if let's say when you work after the whole day, okay, you think you're very tired, all right. So you think you're very tired. When you reach home, you want to sit on the couch, or you want to watch your football first, or you don't want to wash your feet first, or you just want to hair on your sofa, okay. So there is one thing which is very urgent and very important you must do first before you sit on your couch, before you want to on your TV and watch your very important football match. Okay, you must go and talk to your wife first. Say, hi, I'm back. Do you need any help? Okay. You will get a 50-50 chance. All right. 50% is your wife say yes. Please put all the laundries in the washing machine. Okay. Then you say, okay. But another 50% is because you say, oh, you're very tired. It's okay. I can do it. Oh, today you have an important match, right? You go and watch lah. Nah. 50% you have this. Okay. If you do the very important and urgent thing, ask her first. Probably the whole night you have no football match. Okay. Then you become the football. Go and put the laundry, go and clear the bowls, go and put the son to bed. Okay, this one is bonus to you.
C-beams, revenge bedroom procrastination. Google it. It's a thing. And we all do it, by the way.
Can relate that. Never heard of it also can relate. See, office drama. What is this? Okay. All right. If let's say you are not happy at work, okay, a lot of people actually forgotten that workplace is a very good place for you to learn and earn. If you think that you've learned enough, then you ask your boss, what else can I do? Okay, a lot of us has to pay to learn, After you pay already, you learn. Probably you think that, like this only. Okay. But work is
Pay a
something.
lot to learn. Pay a lot to learn.
Right. You pay a lot to learn, seriously. I mean, the moment when you start going to kindergarten, okay? So there is everything is paid. Okay. Until when 20 something, really someone paid you to learn. And then if you don't get this, then I always tell people that if you can use your workplace to learn a lot of things, all right. To learn people skill, and then to learn to expand your network. Okay. Maybe you will think that my job doesn't need to expand any network, you know. Then the more that you need to leverage on your company now to expand your network, right? Maybe you are in say you are in accounts. Okay, you are in accounting. And then they say accounting, I don't need to bring in sales. You know. No, then you use that when you go out, when you talk to anyone, okay, know your boss friends. Any event your boss needed, then just go. Your boss hold any family house party or whatever, go. Let your boss friends know you. Is now that someone paying you to expand your network. And then of course some company, because especially if let's say you are at a listed company, you know, or you are a very huge corporations, then this is where that when people hear the name, they will say that, oh, wow, this is the company, and they like to talk to you more, and this is where that you expand your network again. So who knows, one day you want to find another job, or maybe they are the ones that they find that, oh, you're actually very good. They headhunt you. Mana tahu. Okay. And then for salespeople, this is where that someone pay you to get your network, you know, to plan for your future. Now the boss, when they hear, they're now sweating already. Now the bosses say, okay, next time house party, open house, I will not call my staff to go. I do not want them to know my friends. Okay. Hello, boss. Be generous, okay? If you think that you treat your staff so well, they will leave. Okay. If your staff left already and they never call you anymore, meaning you were just a so-so boss also, huh? If they left already, you know, due to really you cannot increase their pay for 2,000, okay, you have no choice, you have to let them go. And then they also have no choice, 2,000, they have to let go the boss that they love. But after that, they still call you out, yum cha, you know, all this, then okay, you are safe, right? Okay, so especially if let's say you are young, you are very young, you're at your 20s, 30s, right? So please make your workspace a learning space. There are a lot of things to learn. All right. So and if you think that you already know enough, then maybe you can request to switch department. All right. So then you get something new. Okay. In Mandarin 我们讲不要怕做多don't be afraid of overdo, okay, overwork. Learn and earn. Don't ask your boss you were working under the sun. Of course, you don't tell your boss lah. You don't tell your boss, say, boss, since you are paying me, I would like to learn more. Okay. So you don't remind your boss that, you know, he's the one that paying you to learn. You are right. Does constructive feedback with gratification means criticism and reward? Yes. Yes. But of course, a lot of boss cannot take it also. The boss will always tell you, give me some constructive feedback. But then when you give them also, sometimes they cannot take it.
You are giving them how you can construct yourself to become better for the boss, not to tell the boss that what the boss need to construct for themselves.
Okay. Constructive feedback not welcome. All right. So then when you're in your workplace, are you an energy taker or are you an energy giver? Or I say, energy sucker. I mean, I'm trying to put it nicer way. I say energy taker, okay? But sometimes they call it energy sucker. All right. Who are the energy sucker? Yeah, every time when they go to office, then you will hear gossip more. Okay. Gossip is actually gossip is one of the most effective way to create bonding, especially in workspace.
Because you are into this together.
Actually, I experienced one of my employment life journey that short 3 or 4 months. Okay, and basically every day is about gossip about the boss. Every day almost, okay, until that I really pay tahan already. Okay, I said I cannot continue like this. Okay. Almost all the employees, if the I think the company has about 20 or 30 employees. I think except two, we never hear complaints. One if the boss mistress, okay. Another one is the boss PA. The rest all complain king and queens, okay. And I'm not bad. I tahan 4 months. Yeah. But of course, if let's say if you think that you always complain, so to guard your energy, you will need to leave. Because if you cannot change the environment, then beware the environment will change you. All right. So you have to be very cautious, lah. Seriously, if you're in a toxic environment and you can't do anything, then you better grab anything you can and leave. All right. No lah, the boss allowed to gossip openly, okay? The employees will gossip secretly. That's,
Yes.
That
that's
WhatsApp
how
group
working
without the
around.
boss. The WhatsApp group without the boss.
Cheesecake that one. And then suddenly you realize got one 𝗵𝗶𝗰𝗵 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝘀, okay, the 2 5 kid. Come into the
Two-headed
group
snake.
and then screenshot and then send to the boss. Okay. Next month, next year, all no increment, then all live together. All right. Okay. So, of course, in a team, then just now I asked, are you an energy giver or are you an energy sucker? Okay, or energy taker? And then, are you in a team or are you a soloist? All right. So if you are a soloist, then you better make sure that one is either you are taking care on the accounts, okay, or you are taking care on the payroll. Even though you want to be soloist, you are the soloist, people don't dare to complain because you are the one paying them, give out all the payroll, okay. Or if you are soloist, go into sales department. Sales department, you work on solo, okay, then all you need is you just make friends with your clients outside. Okay. But if you are not, then make sure, but again, if you are one that you are determined you are not going to get promoted, you are not going to get promoted to a sales manager, then you can be a soloist. But if you are someone who is ambitious and you want to be promoted in future, or maybe in future you want to open up your own company, then it's impossible that you don't involve in team. All right. So this one these are the things that you have to ask yourself, okay, remind yourself. Okay. Then communications. So of course, just now the example that I shared was gossip. Okay, so obviously gossip is a toxic environment. We use communications on the other way around. Okay, so this part here, when I say speak out and speak right, this is where that when you give feedback, you give constructive feedback. Okay, not personal. Okay, based on what it should be. If you are one that who are so clear on what you are doing and so sure on what you are doing, actually, feedback to your boss, feedback to your superior, is okay. If you have your stand. Yeah. For me, I will tell. If really cannot, then I leave. Okay. 所以冇幫人做工就係咁樣咯，個個睇唔順超啊走，睇唔順超啊走。Okay, so of course this one here, you be innovative, so be a solution giver. So at least you are bring life to the company. If you are decided that you want to work with the company, you want to see a better future, so you have to make sure that you want that you have this kind of values. All right, you have the values of you dare to speak out, you dare to step out, and then you dare to be who you are. Okay, and so that when you are promoted, sometimes maybe you think that no lah, they cannot take it, they won't, so whatever that I say. But of course, if let's say the bosses won't listen to you, every time when you propose, is not, propose is not, propose is not, then soon you will become a very quiet employee. You won't want to waste your energy to give any ideas anymore. Okay. So then this is the time that you have to look for another new boss already, seriously. Okay. Because if you cannot change anything, then the next thing you can do, that you have to change yourself. Otherwise, remember, otherwise you will spend a big part of your life in the workspace. So you have to make sure that you have to guard yourself. Okay. All right. So stay cool. This, if let's say, of course, if you bump into, I'm not sure whether you bump into any colleagues that always like to scold, or maybe your boss like to scold. Okay, so if you do not like that kind of characters, then you make sure you are the one that not like that. Okay, so there was once I gave an example to someone. Okay, so they said, okay, this boss like to scold. Okay, every time also scolding. I said, okay, then maybe you can try this way. When the boss starts scolding, you imagine the boss is singing. So if you're able to find this kind of fun, all right, so then you start saying, oh wow, this is a different way of singing, then you make your workspace more fun. Okay. Actually, Jeremy, you are right. Boss smart also do more. Seriously. Okay. Some boss 白打喊 one. Okay. You do so slow. I do lah. You do like this. I do lah. Yes, they are. Okay. This one is actually the Uranus. Uranus planet is actually the coldest planet in the solar system. Okay. See beams, this for you. All right. So yeah. Then this one here, I think is a simple message. Then you determine your own values. Yeah. If you think that the environment is toxic, and then you want to sell yourself to a toxic environment, and then you will be like that. Okay. So if you think that you want a harmonious environment to work on, to work with, then you be that. Okay. If you change yourself to fit to do that, and the environment still doesn't allow you to be like that, meaning is always a sign that to tell you that you will need to go already. Okay, you will need to leave. So maybe I experienced this before that I think in 2 years time or 3 years time, I think in 2 years, I changed, I think 4 or 5 jobs. So then at the end, I told myself, I said, okay, obviously I cannot work for others. Okay? All right. So this is what you can do. So lastly, so may you be rich at work always. All right. So I hope this little sharing will help you all to feel better at work. Okay. And then, of course, for all the bosses, hope that if you think that after hearing all this, you think that you cannot talk to your employees, okay, yeah, then of course you can consider hire me this training session, okay. So then I think, but I believe there are many bosses will tell you that, hey, you think what? You think I'm running a charity organization? So, because why I said this is because, yeah, I had an ex-boss said like this. Okay, so and then at that time, I think at that point of time, I think makes sense also. Okay, yeah. So which is true actually, because companies needs to, there are so many things needs to pay, right? So the expectations is definitely there. But if you really find that you are underpaid, or you are not in a happy working environment, then you should you should leave. Okay, 走死唔切啊. Okay. If you are not, that's why actually a lot of people are not happy. Okay. So and then this not happy will have stress, then your stress will affect your health, and then also this kind of stress and your anger, frustrations will affect your family, So it's not only to your spouse or your children, or maybe to your parents as well, or maybe to your peers or your friends. So sometimes because we spend too much of time at work, and we've forgotten that this big part shaped us a lot. Okay. That is why, of course, in Chinese metaphysics, we always say the month pillar. A lot of people still leaving the month pillar, okay, because that is where you are fresh grad, you learn, and then with that, the working environment, and then you picked up different things, you learn, and then that characters, as you go on higher and higher, you become, it shape a big part of your characters. Okay. So then of course you make sure that you have to be happy lor. So since we keep talking about period 9, then yeah, safeguard save yourself from work, from toxic environment, especially at work. Okay. Thank you, my sharing habits.
Very good. Thank you. Edward asked you to share your experience. Edward is not because she can't work with people. She cannot handle toxic. She can work with
Share your
people.
But talking about this, actually, people resign also because of the toxic environment or the bad management, or those dinosaur who are just roaming in the management role, not willing to grow. So those could be also one of the reason why people just feel hesitate or prefer to just budge away.
Yeah. I bump into two bosses, very toxic. They they can scold every day, uh, and then they are very irrespect to a lot of people. Like in front of the clients, they say. Then after that, they really say bad things about the person. Okay, and then I also bump into very nice boss. So nice until everything also don't want to change.
But
So,
yes,
but
Steve's is right. Guys, do not resign without another job in hand. do not.
Yep. Yes. There are times where I have savings, I resign. There are times where I really have no, but I have to resign. Okay. So, but of course, siblings, this also depends very much that your parts characters. Okay. But a lot of people, that's why you see, sometimes a lot of people in work is like they are not happy, but they don't dare to leave because their commitment is very high. Okay. But because their work, the work take up so much of their time until they're exhausted, they can't even think of to create a side gig so that to prepare them to leave the job they do not want. So it becomes a chickens and egg, so they stay on because they have no choice, but they cannot leave because they have no backup, but they cannot create a backup because they have no time, and they have no time because their work is too busy. So then in this case, if this person, I would advise that you will have to look through the priorities, what is important, what is urgent, what is not important, what is not urgent. Probably you are into that dead cycle is because of there's no, you cannot find, you cannot schedule out your priorities. Okay. So I think this is the part where there are a lot of things that you can look at. All right. Okay. No more toxic colleagues. Good. Chloe, very good. What line macam today when I train is like this ma. Okay. Talk this talk for. 講三講四嘛，都講明咗。When I train in a office or a corporate is different. Okay, so alright, okay， 好啦嘛，就係咁咯喎。哇，時間到咗，OK， sampai masa， 又係時候 say goodbye 啦。
Okay, next week.
Thank you.
八字 forecast
next week 啊，哇，好快哦。
Yeah,
八字
time just
forecast.
went so fast.
So see you all next week, April. Okay, the hum month about to finish. Yay, bye.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
see you all next week. Bye bye.